To discuss about roof and floors. Syllabus include functions, types, flooring materials. Prepared by Mareena George, Assistant Professor, Civil Department, ASET. This portion comes under the third module of EST120. Definition of floor. Floor divide a building into different levels, one above the other, for the purpose of creating more accommodation within a limited space. It can be a ground floor, basement floor, upper floor. Basement floor below the ground level, ground floor above the ground level, upper floors above the ground floor. Components of a floor include subfloor. You can see in the figure. Subfloor can be made by using brick, stone, wood, concrete. Floor covering above the subfloor can be made using timber, mosaic, marble, etc. Functions of the floor include strength and stability, that is, it should be able to withstand the load coming on it, durability and damp prevention, that is moisture prevention, sound insulation, fire resistance and heat insulation. When we are selecting a flooring material, we should consider the initial cost, that is the cost should be less, the appearance, cleanliness, durability, damp resistance, sound insulation, thermal insulation, fire resistance, smoothness of the floor, hardness of the floor, and the maintenance. The maintenance cost should be less for a good flooring material. Different types of floor coverings are stone floor covering, brick floor covering, concrete floor covering, marble flooring, mud flooring, timber floor covering, tile floor covering, granite floor covering, plastic or PVC floor covering, terrazzo floor covering. I'll discuss some of these. Stone floor covering. It can be either square or rectangular slabs or stones. 20 to 40 mm thickness. If it is square, the size can be 30 by 30 cm, 45 by 45 cm, 60 by 60, or if it is a rectangle, 45 by 60 cm, etc. can be used. A slope of 1:40 should be provided for proper drainage. Next, about the brick floor covering. The bricks are laid over a cement concrete ratio 1:6:18 bed of 10 cm and brickwork is carried out in lime or mortar. So the bricks are laid above the cement concrete bed. The merits of brick floor covering include it offers a durable and sufficiently hard surface, non-slippery and fire resistant. Initial cost is low and easy to maintain, but the demerit is that the brick will absorb more water. Concrete floor covering. Here we have two layers. First one, a base course 10 to 15 cm thick, then a wearing course very less 2.5 to 4 cm lime or cement concrete. Above this we place a rich cement slurry mixed with red or black pigment. The demerit of concrete floor covering is that defect once developed cannot be easily rectified. Poor resistance to sound and heat. Marble floor covering. The marble slabs are laid over a subgrade set in lime or cement mortar. So the marble is laid above a lime or cement mortar and then it is polished with carborundum stones. Next is granite floor covering. As you all know, it is available in different colors and textures. The main advantage is that it does not require any polishing and it is laid in the same way of marble and possesses better qualities than marble. Tile floor covering. It is extensively used in all types of building. Its advantages include shorter time of installation, pleasing appearance and durability. It provides a non-absorbent decorative surface. That's all about the floors. Next comes the roofs. As you all know, it is the uppermost part of a building constructed in the form of a framework to give protection to the building against rain, heat, snow and wind. The figure is shown in the next slide. Consists of structural elements include trusses, slabs. Above that we place the roof coverings, that is GI sheet, AC sheet, tiles, etc. Here you can see the structural elements. Above that we place the roofing materials. The functional requirement of a roof include durability. The roof should be durable, waterproof with good drainage arrangements, fire resistance, should provide strength and stability, thermal and sound insulation property, and the roof should be structurally stable and should be capable of taking the loads likely to come over it. Classification of roof include pitched or sloping roof. That is, this kinds of roof is useful at places where rainfall or snowfall is heavy, because since it is sloping, the water will go. Then flat roof. Flat roof used at places with moderate rainfall. Then we have the curved roof, suitable for public buildings to develop the architectural effects. I'll show the figure in the next slide. You can see a sloping roof and a curved roof. When we are selecting a roofing material, the critical factors which should be considered are climate of the locality, nature of the building, initial cost and maintenance cost, both must be lower, durability, availability of the material, fabrication facilities, that is, some fabrications should be done while constructing a roof, type of roof framework, resistance to fire and heat, special features of the locality. Some of the roof coverings include AC sheets, GI sheets, aluminium sheets, FRP sheets, then powder coated sheets.